family, and welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to our channel. And if you are new here, I'd like to welcome you to the family, and I promise I don't look this beat all the time except for in the mornings, but today's video actually has already been like a quarter filmed, but I didn't dig the lighting and I wanted to get a natural lighting on my pale ass face because today we're going to be testing out and doing a look with the Jeffree Stars Blue Blood palette. Blue Blood. And this is what it looks like, packaging wise. Now, I am what they call a beauty guru reject, so don't come for me, okay? Like, I've been doing my makeup the same for 14 years, and I just don't need to hear it. So, 14, wait. Yeah, about 14 years, okay. So, I have already applied my moisturizer, and next I'm going to be applying my primer, but the moisturizer that I was using before I blatantly and abruptly cut off the video was the Josie Maran's Argan Oil Pure Milk, Intensive Hydrating Treatment. I don't know, it's supposed to be milk something, so I just applied a drop right here, here, and here, and on my nose. So it works. And now we're going to be applying the Tarte Quench Primer from the Rainforest of the Sea collection. Please. Right now I'm literally listening to Smack My Bitch Up by The Prodigy, like dumping this all over my face. And I already wet my beauty blender. So let's keep going. Oh, but by the way, if you guys like have any tips on how to wear like a lace front wig, can you like paste it down in the comments, because I really think I look okay with like this color hair, except for the fact I don't know how to wear them. Like, they look so fake, and I'm spending like unnecessary amounts of money to try to do my hair differently without putting heat on it lately, because my hair's been falling out since the lip implant fiasco back in February from all the propofol that I got in 3 weeks. But this is about how much I use for a primer, and we just go bump, 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 bump. And sorry ahead of time, I don't look this beat again. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. Let's just own it. Like, got it all wrapped in on the forehead. Okay. And next, we're gonna let that set for about, I don't know, a minute. I'm acting like I let it set probably about like 30 seconds in the time it takes me to whack this off of my wall and like chip the paint, because Kat Von D foundation is incredible in my opinion, but at the same time, it never, ever mixes properly. Like, me doing this right now is literally just wasting time, but that's okay. So this is Kat Von D Lock It Foundation in the shade Light 44 Cool. We're just going to, one pump will do ya, a dab will do ya, dab will do ya, dab will do ya. Everybody always asks where that's from, because because I say it in like every single video. And it's from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with Jack Nicholson. Okay, so here's how I apply my foundation. Because I'm going to be looking in the mirror here in a moment. I just dab on the cheek and then I kind of brush that out. Because I want more foundation to be around my cheeks in the red areas. Again, just blend it out a little bit with my finger. Then right down below it, another strip. And below that. Same on the other side. And then below it if there's any excess. Because I'm just blending it down to my neck. And then on my chin. And a little bit upper lip. Beauty blender, I take the more rounded side. And blend. I start with the middle of my face. And move upward, which is probably not a good idea. But again, I'm not professional. I'm Karunasatori. Okay. And I blend a little bit hard too. Other side. Just blending it all down into my neck. And like I said, I like a lot in the cheek area, so I kind of just then blend that inward. Like so. Like this. So, you know, I never used to like a really dewy look, but as of lately, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's summer. I don't know, like, if it's just my skin was like blatantly ash dry this winter. I don't know, but I'm kind of digging the really oily look. I really change up my look a lot. Like, it might not seem like it, but for example, I never wear jewelry, and lately I've been wearing like the gold look jewelry. I want to get a necklace with my name on it. Like, I want to be one of those people. Just changing my personality for whatever trend is going on. That's me. So then I just kind of, like you saw, spread it on my nose, and then now I'll admit I leave the under eyes blank because I put like 2 different concealers on it. You'll see. One's a thick. Remember Thictor? He's still here. Like, I know he's easy to forget, guys. But anyway. One is a like hard, I don't know how to explain it. I'll show you. It's like a textured concealer. But usually I'm doing like I'm blending upward. Whatever blends it, like just slap, stipple. That's exactly what I'm doing. Alright. Okay, we're good. Now the problem with today is I forgot powder, so I'm gonna have to go upstairs and find a setting powder, and then whatever I do with the rest of the foundation once it's all on my face is that, and then smear it underneath. Take this and just, okay, make sure it's on the jawline down. I'm sorry I'm not looking at you guys. I just want to make sure I'm doing everything right. And because I gotta go grab some groceries after this, so I have some Jeffree Star brushes in here, but I'm going to probably stick with what I know, which is nothing. No, but I'm gonna take a highlighter brush and apply my concealer. My 2 concealers, and my eyelid primer, and then we're gonna set it with some like cheap ass like powder that's probably been expired for 3 years that I'm gonna go look for upstairs in a minute. So this is the Benefit Bowing Brightening Concealer in the shade number 1. It used to be called Benefit Erase Paste, and it was in the shade Translucent, I think. And here's what I do with my concealer. You guys have probably seen me do this like 2 or 3 times, but take off my glasses. I'm not watching, but I take the end of the Jeffree Star brush or whatever makeup brush I'm used to at the time. I dig the eye boogers out of my eyes because this is real life and I'm not trying to edit that shit out. So, and then I just make from the inner corner of my eye like 4 or 5 little dots and go back in there, get a little bit, and do this. I dot it all up, so that's the first concealer. And I've been mixing that with Maybelline. So I've had this for, I swear, like 4 years. Like, I'm talking like I'm proud of it, but seriously, I've had this for like 4 years and it's still the best concealer I've ever used. It's called the Master Conceal by Maybelline. I actually finally bought a new bottle because I'm probably like gonna create my own disease mixed with my bacteria and this bacteria mixed with my other bacteria and years before that. And this is in the color number 10 Fair. And what I do is I just squeeze the year's excess out. About that much. And I just, yep, you're seeing it. You saw it here first. Karuna Satori doesn't put it on a brush or on her finger, just wipes it on her eyes. It's cool. And then comes the eyeshadow primer, which, by the way, I actually waited until I set like my whole face before putting this on, but I realized it's a lot quicker to use the beauty blender and just mix it all in. I mean, who cares, right? But this is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I can't stand it, but I just never went out and got a new one yet. And this is the original. This isn't like the one for aging or the one for like dry skin. So, and I just wipe one side on my right eye and one side on my left eye. Simple, right? And then the fridge kicked on. That's okay, you guys can still hear me. I'll keep it close. Keep it close, keep it close. Take the beauty blender, same exact side, and just start tap, 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 tap. Tapping. I'm like getting really close to the mic as if my eyes are gonna make some noise for you guys. Oh, I'm a wreck since coming back from the beach, you guys. I really want to do a story time, but I just don't want to hurt myself, that's all. Like, you don't mix your past with your present. Let me say that, okay? If I can give my family some advice, it would be don't ever mix your past with your present. You'll avoid getting yourself hurt. Okay. So after dabbing like all of this, I always make sure I get the inner corners of my eyes because, as you can tell, I don't know, I just feel like I have like a lot of excess skin. Alright, so since dabbing that, I am going to go find a setting powder. Like I said, I have that whole... Oh, by the way, I never posted that video. I had like a studio tour ASMR. Maybe I'll post that tomorrow. And I have a box of makeup that I've been using for props for years. So we're just gonna go find some expired makeup mixed with my expired concealer. It creates a look, right? It may not be a good look, but it's a look. I'll be right back. So, I'm not even gonna explain like all the stuff that I just went and did to turn out that fridge because it hasn't been pulled out probably in about like 15 years. But I couldn't find any setting powder, but I did find the Master Contour Face Contouring Kit by Maybelline, so we're gonna set our face with that, which is a disgrace, and I apologize beforehand to Jeffree Star and his minions. So, and we're gonna use this brush to to put it on. So all I need to do really is set my eyes. Like, I should be setting my whole face, but we don't have time for that. So good luck. Again, I'm using age-old makeup. Probably when this stuff came out. But I'm just gonna, you know what? There still might be some setting powder from my brush at home that I never clean. So let's try to use that. Gotta, you know, make do, right? Gotta work on priorities. Okay. So now that we like barely set our face, I'm gonna try this again. I'm putting a highlighter on my face, guys. Like, it's actually working, surprisingly. Believe it or not. Yeah, I definitely failed the beauty community today, but that's okay. But moving on, now that we are nice and set, I'm going to put on part of my contour or bronzer. And now I teach everybody this trick, and since my eyebrows aren't done, it really doesn't apply, but I'll explain here in a minute. As soon as I get this brush will do. I use the Hoola Light bronzer, and I always bronze my forehead. Now I'm wearing a lace front, so this isn't, I don't know how well this is gonna work, but basically what I do is, if you want to know if you should, like, there's rules of makeup, but if there's a technique called the 5-head technique. You take 4 fingers, you put them from the tip of your eyebrow, and if they go over your forehead line, that means you should bronze or contour your head. So that's what I'm doing, because Lord knows we all have I have like a 6 head. So I just take the normal brush, blow my bacteria in it, and then I start from the side here and just kind of brush down. Like so. Hopefully it'll help create baby hairs on the wig to make it look more realistic, but and again, bacteria. And just go around. Do the whole forehead. And then I'm gonna go to my nose, and then we're gonna work on the brows, eyes, and then finish with here and then around the jaw, and then highlighter. So I didn't bring my brush in regards to bronzing my nose, so that's not good. So we're just gonna have to make do. I'm gonna actually use the eyeshadow brush, take a little bit of the bronzer, and then I just go down the line of my nose like this. See? And I try to bronze that out. Works well though, I'll give it that. Like this. Yeah, it works very well. Kudos to this Jeffree Star brush. I'll be honest, when I got the brush set, I didn't like it at first. Just because I read all kinds of stuff about it coming from AliExpress, which is dangerous. But after this whole scandal regarding Jeffree Stars concealers, I changed my mind completely, because he loves his products. He works so hard on his products, and I'm over here like believing what people read on the internet. How ironic, isn't it? But no, he has incredible products, but the brushes, I don't know. It's not like I have to love everything, you know. All right, now that we're done with that, let's move on to the brows. And I can't see shit, so forgive my cursing, by the way. I'm just like a little bit upset with the events that have transpired as of late in my life, so. For my brows, I've used the same thing for years, and that is for like 2. Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz Pencil in the color Soft Brown. I just seen a Jeep Wrangler pass, and I own a Jeep Wrangler, and it's just like leaking oil all over my mother's driveway. Good times. Okay, so I have no brow hair, but I take the spoolie anyway, and I like brush what I do have. We have to compensate for something, don't we? Just move that down there. Okay. So I like to make sure that the brow stick itself is actually sticking out a lot, because I like rub it and I just draw on my brows. Like, it's really, I don't really have a technique. My brows look like caterpillars, so, but like I said, we make do with what we have. Like that. I hope you can see it. I can't really look at you guys for this one, but always draw the tail last. I learned that. Some video, I don't know. Okay. And then all I do from here is fill them in. So let's go ahead and do that. And some days I have like really thick brows, depending if I'm in a thick mood. Not really, it just depends on how I draw them that day. I really have no set way of drawing my brows the same every day. Like, if you watch our videos, like, you know, whenever I post, which is almost every day these days, you'll know that, oh damn it, my brows like differentiate every day depending on, I guess, how I did my makeup. Okay. I try to do the whole darker and lighter front with my brows, but I'm so pale that like nothing really works for me these days. I feel so gross that I put that powder under my eyes. Like, my whole face is starting to get super oily, so I guess my wish was granted, huh? Alright, so we've got one brow kind of filled in, and let's do the other one. Which I am not really happy with at the moment. Yuck. Yeah, I am not happy with my brows at the moment. But that's okay, I'm not spending like a set amount of time trying to fix them. Because God knows I go nowhere. I'm going to get my son off the bus in like an hour, so people at the bus stop always look at me anyway, so it's cool. No, they're really nice. We have a really nice bus stop. Everybody chats and talks about mom things. They're like, "What do you do for a living, Mrs. Dishong?" And I'm like, "Oh, I do what's called ASMR. I put people to sleep through hand movements. And sometimes I even do..." No, I'm kidding. But, okay. We're just gonna come back to these, okay? We're just gonna come back. Okay, so now that those are done, I'm going to go ahead and get this Blue Blood palette ready. Blue Blood. So, when you open the box, because I've already been through this, like I said, opens like this from the bottom. Pops right out. Nothing inside. And this is what it looks like. So for the big reveal, I thought we could do something. Ready? It's pretty. It really is. It's gorgeous. But like I know. So I am going to need some kind of card to be able to do my makeup. So I'm gonna go grab that. But I think for today's look, we'll try something really blue. And I'm thinking something like, so Ocean Ice, I'm gonna need like a full-blown concealer, so we're gonna stay away from the actual glitter. But we'll use the color Deceased. And I'm Cold, how's that? There's Deceased, and I Am Cold is right up there. So I will be right back, and we'll start. And then maybe we'll use a little bit of Cullinan, just right there on the under eyes. But we'll mess around with it. I'll try to make it look good. We all know I'm trash. I can't do this. You can't polish a turd. But I'll be right back. I don't have a card anywhere, so what you'll see what I mean. Fold it up. Fold it up. And that's what we're gonna use. So let's start. And brush this off. Oh my god, that guy is attractive. It's running across the window. Alright, we're gonna start with this and paper. And we're gonna use the color again. Deceased. So I'm just going to go ahead and it doesn't come off very well on the brushes without like straight up rubbing it like really hard. So this, holding it right up to the eye like this, and then here we go. It smells funny, but it does go on well once it's on, I will admit that. Absolutely no fallout so far. Okay. Nice. I'll give it that. Huh. I dig it. It's a pretty color. I can't really see. Go down again. Tap, tap. Hold that up. This isn't really working with this paper. My whole life. Okay. There we go. Huh. Yeah, this goes on very pretty. So you think you're really pretty? No, I'm kidding. I used that the other day. It was on, I think Freeform the other night, but I'm just getting a little bit more. I really like this color. It's the Deceased color. It's very pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. That's how you know a video is sponsored. They keep like repeating the same words, like pretty. So I think it's really pretty. It's pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh wow. I'm gonna fix this, but it's a gorgeous color. Like I really think that with all my heart. But I'm gonna apply some down on the under eye. And just kind of blend. But I will admit it does smell like chemicals, like really bad. Really, 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 really bad. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and go in with I'm Cold. pat that in the inner eye. Okay. Huh. Again. Like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not good at like blending, but wow, at the blues, I'll give it that. You know, I'm gonna get a blender here. This'll do. And just go over. There we go. Fix that up a little bit. Okay. See? I think it's beautiful. I really do. And then take that same brush that I just had completely ruined. I've been like wiping it on the seat cover for like this whole time. And I'm gonna go in with the color Cullinan, the white color right here. And I'm just gonna add it to the corner. Oh god, that is falloutish of the eye. Oh my god, these are, what a pretty color. You guys see it? You guys see my mess? Look at the mess. Okay. I totally dig it. No crap. Like I've not been swearing this whole time. Okay. Do you guys like it? I promise. The good thing about wearing glasses. Okay, so we're done with this, but you guys can give it a quick look. But anyway, the good thing about wearing glasses is that if you mess up on your makeup, nobody's gonna be able to tell. But anyway, because it's all hidden by lenses. So that's the Jeffree Star BLUEBLOOD palette. I am loving how bright the colors are out. Okay, so I'll give them that. I'll give them that. Did smell a little bit chemically, but it's okay. So you guys know that I've been doing a winged liner for years. 14? No. And we're going to be using the Kat Von D tattoo liner in the color Trooper Black. So I have like 3 of these because your girl's not trying to waste any product. So I just go over like the same ones until they're bone dry. Earlier I was like, I'm not taking the time to do this, yet I'll take like the 40 extra minutes to make sure that I'm not wasting eyeliner. So I can't really show you guys me doing this because this is like precise. We're just going to go over the lid with a thin line. Do the same on the other side. Like this, and then we're gonna draw on the wing, which is really easy for me. I've done the same wing all my life, so it doesn't take a long time to do. So we're good on one side, and then on the other, do the same thing, same thing. Okay. And that is it, really. It might not look even, and that's because it's not. I hope you guys dig this little look, and then we're gonna apply the mascara. Sorry, there's some on my mouth, but okay, so I've been using the same mascara for years, since 2016. It's the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. And there was a girl named Amanda, and she's a makeup artist, so I'll have to link her down below if you guys can remind me. She sent me like a box full of like high-end makeup way back in late 2016 when I was going through some stuff. And one of the items were the Perversion Mascara, and it eats my lashes like no other. I have really long eyelashes. You might not be able to tell because I'm pale as hell, but they're really long, so I could never find a mascara to get, you know what I mean, like, but the Perversion is the best. Okay. Just go over like this, and I'll probably go over it again in a bit, but and then I just do the same thing on the other eye. Okay. And we are finished pretty much with the Jeffree Star Blue Blood look. Pretty much. What do you guys think? I'm going to go ahead and use Michigan Ice then because I couldn't set my face, so it's going to run out like very soon. So okay, like my foundation's gonna oxidize. So let's go ahead and finish off our look with the contouring below, like on my cheeks and stuff. So I'm gonna actually use my own brush for that, and that's by Sephora. It's the Sephora Pro Contour Taint Contouring Precision 79. Go here, I go in the corner because, and then I go just quick swipes. Get that on there. I love how my real hair is coming out of the wig. I have like a wig cap on and everything. So there's that, and then the other side, and same thing. You're gonna laugh at how I put on my highlighter, but apparently this Michigan Ice is liquid, so that's not good for someone like me. And then I'll take this, dab it, blow it off, and then kind of brush down over the jawline. Okay, all done with that. Remember, that is Hula Light Benefit by Benefit. And then I'll just go down and go over it with this. Alright, so now we're good. Let's put on our highlighter. So I've never done this before. This is going to be a joke. And again, we're going to use the Michigan Ice Liquid Frost Michigan Ice. And it says to shake well. Now, whenever I reviewed it, I'll actually show you. I don't think as you could see, I messed that up real bad. I didn't know like you were supposed to pump it or anything. But again, we're gonna try our best. So this is what it looks like. And let's shake it. Shake it, shake it. Uh-oh. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Hey, so I hope I'm doing this. This shouldn't be, yeah, this is like more than enough. Yes, melt on the skin, my beautiful little color. Alright, this is gonna be ridiculous. I'm just gonna ruin my face now. Okay. So, please don't mess up. Okay. Just wipe that under the table for my mom to find in 3 years. Okay. I've never done this. Oh shit. Can you guys see it? Oh, that's pretty. What? I did that okay, right? Just apply some more just to be sure. Just like pile it on. Who cares? No shame. No shame in my game. I love it. Look at that. You might not be able to see. I can't tell if you can tell because I have no glasses. But let's do the other side. Look at me and my professionalism. Somehow I have almost 700,000 family members and I don't know why they follow me. Probably because the laugh. Oh damn. I think I put that one too low, but that's okay. Because again, glasses, you guys. Oh damn. Look at that. I know it doesn't like shine directly, but oh, it's really blue. Oh dear God. Now it's like turning blue. Okay, let's put a little bit on the nose and then forehead, or Cupid's bow. Do you guys remember that time I did that makeup role play when I'm like, don't put highlighter on your nose, it's gross, and now I do it. Like I said, adapt my personality to the trends going on and you'll fit in. Don't get that, but please don't listen to what I just said ever in your life. Don't be like me or you'll end up with like crippling depression or a crippling drug addiction, one or the other. Okay. And that, my dear friends, is it. I'm loving this highlighter. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm gonna refocus it. So again, let's just wipe that. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna wipe that much. I have a napkin over here. And last but not least, Jeffree Star lipstick in the color Can't Relate. You know what? I should have put some of that highlighter on my lip, but let me shake this. I took this to the beach and I was kissing this guy, and I just did a video over on Karuna Story Basic about that time. My self-esteem like told me, hey, why don't you go get lip implants? Like, come on, you have the funds, why not waste them? Like, don't put it in your college for your kids' college. Like, just waste it on things that, you know, are never gonna matter. I was like, okay, and then I did it and they got botched. So anyway, whenever I took them out, ever since, my lips have been like really deflated. So I went to the beach and I was like kissing this guy. For those of you who don't know, my husband and I are in an open relationship, and the relationships we have outside of our marriage stay outside of our marriage. My kids are not involved. They don't meet these people. They don't talk to these people. Mommy and daddy are the ones they talk to. So anyway, and I was kissing him and he's like, you have really soft lips. And I was like, yeah, they're deflated from lip implants. But anyway, the lipsticks have been staining my lips like really bad. Probably because I'm doing like shit like this, but okay. Oh, this color does not match. It's fine. Huh. It's like drool coming off my lips, and I hope you see it too. And then the best setting spray in the world, which is the Maybelline Master Fix by Face Studio. I couldn't see this. No, but really, I've tried the Urban Decay. I've tried everything, and this by far is the best. In fact, I actually put on the dry highlighter with this, but let me go ahead and I'm sorry for the cursing, guys. You know that I've, like, stopped all that crap, but like I said, I've just been in a mood, so go with me, please. Alright, here we go. That's probably way too much. Overcompensating again, and for what? No, guys, but so here is the finished look. I'm gonna refocus the camera in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just in time, I'm ending the video, so go ahead and bark all you want, dog. Murphy's Law ain't getting nobody. What do you guys think? Please be brutal in the comments, like, I want to hear it. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's makeup video and me just being so cynical about everything. That's what the guy said this weekend. He's like, I think cynically or whatever. And I'm like, what's cynical? And it's like that everybody has a motive. And I'm like, you know what, this guy probably has a motive. No, he didn't. He was really sweet, but it's cool. So with that being said, family, I love you with all of my person. And I'm gonna be real with you right now. If I didn't have you guys to complain to or just talk to and sit down and do this stuff with, I'd be so alone. Like, my kids are kids. They should never have to listen to their mother. You know what I mean? So obviously I don't go tell them my problems. Like, you know what I did this weekend, kids? Like, but seriously, thank you. Thank you for being there for me, and thank you for being part of my family. You are my family. And with that being said, I love you with all of my person family. And I will see you tomorrow.